Well, hello and welcome back to the Dota 2 Summit. Luke Bet. I'm here with some of the best casters in the game. I hope you all enjoyed that wonderful game. A rapier dropped. I was pretty excited by it. So we figured we'd give OG Seed a little bit of time to adjust to their new finalist status, and we'd quiz our talent instead to see how much they actually know about this beautiful game of Dota. I'm going to be asking a couple of questions. We're going to be playing whoever gets the most right wins the most valuable item currently in the world, a toilet roll.
Excellent.
Holy crap, those are on short demand.
Yeah, very short demand. You'll get to share it between the two of you.
That's good.
Which is excellent.
2 or 4 ply? Actually, let me feel it. I know my ply.
It's quilted.
It's
that's 4 ply.
That's
That's
good
4
stuff.
ply. That's 4 ply.
Oh.
Yep.
That is exactly the sort of high-level quality that the Summit is known for.
Yep.
The losers will have to go home with dirty anuses.
Not here at the Summit. We have bidets
Yeah, they have bidets
on every toilet.
Wet anuses.
Yeah, but clean.
But clean.
Well,
Soggy
we're gonna
bottoms.
have, 2 teams facing off against each other. We've got Grand Grant and Gods, 2 men who have attended so many summits they both now have altitude sickness, versus BSJ and Capitalist. Have you guys come up with a name for your team yet, BSJ and Capitalist?
Yeah, we're the offlane rejects.
The offlane rejects.
Perfect.
Nice.
And how about you guys?
The God and the King.
The God and the King. Beautiful. Well, God and the King
Hope we don't
versus
lose.
Yeah, if you lose, that's going to look like a very arrogant...
tell me something, Grant. What's a god to a non-believer?
That's a good question, Frank Ocean. Thank you.
What? That's Kanye.
No, but that's
I mean,
Frank
there's
Ocean
Frank
on the
Ocean, okay,
hook.
sure.
Boom! Wrong. 1 point to us.
There's production accounting that, which I did not approve, but there we go. So the first question is, so we all know that EG won the first summit, but which team was their runner-up?
Oh, you know this one?
God.
I do. The first one.
Okay, offlane rejects, what have you got there on your board? VG.
Oh, no.
Not looking great thus far. And the God and the King, DK, that is correct.
What?
Oh,
the-
yeah!
Legendary DK roster containing Ice Ice
His
Ice.
guess.
Yeah, it's kind of
More
weird.
Summit questions. Let's
Yeah,
go.
more of those. And I like, guys, Ice 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 is here right now. The disrespect in the grand finals, I don't know. It's
Don't even
whatever. I
remember
mean, that's
him.
why you guys are rejects.
I mean, that's back when Summit didn't mean anything. So
Whoa. We had we had some of the biggest prize pools in Dota back then with crowdfunding.
True,
you know?
true.
VG, I think we're Summit 2 grand finalists as well. So you guys
Okay,
weren't far
okay.
off.
Yeah.
I
Doing
think.
all right.
Cap gets invited 2 summits in a
winning.
row now. He's
VG won
trashing the
Summit.
old ones.
I only got invited when it started mattering.
That's when it mattered, when I was here. Well, that was an easy start.
Easy
Nice.
start. They're going to get harder as we go on.
They get
Up
mad.
to-
Oh God, they're gonna get harder. Oh no.
But there's some non-summit ones, so there's a hope for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, question 2. There's only 2 teams who have ever attended the International and failed to win a single game. Name them.
I know one. I know.
What's that?
Oh wait, we're
I think
giving
so.
them answers.
I think
I don't
so.
remember the team. It was.
You
Keep on
just,
going.
Do you remember?
Give me, like,
Give
a
you 10
name.
more seconds.
It was him.
God.
What was his
That's
team
the
name?
team name, right?
Which-
No.
which TI?
I know who it was. No, it wasn't
Okay.
them.
Just to be clear, that's
It was them, right?
Okay.
At the.
Yes, I think you're right. I think you were
Let's
right.
do 1
I
point
think you're
for
right.
each.
Yeah.
So, offlane rejects, what have you got written down? Got 1 correct answer
You
there.
guys are
Oh.
scrubs. One point there.
And have you guys? That is 2 correct answers.
What? Arrow won a game?
Yeah, they
Arrow
won
won
a single
several.
game.
Arrow did
I
1
thought they
4
were-
to 6.
I
Yeah.
thought they were
I
like
just want to
0-16
say that
in
my
the group
contribution to it was MUFC.
That's pretty good.
Excellent. Shout
Interestingly, MUFC failed to win a single game in the year Sir Alex Ferguson retired. It's a Man United fact for everyone there.
Okay.
About 4 people in chat care about that. So we've got 3-0 here to the God and the King.
You
They
guys
get
are,
3.
They got one. They got
Yeah,
1 point
one-
for MUFC, right?
Oh yes, 3-1. Sorry.
Yes, yes.
yeah, you guys can have the 1 point. You're going to get the whole competition. That's fine.
Damn.
That
You guys
Gotcha
are
Gamers team, if you don't remember, contained Kuroki and a man called Miracle, but it's
Yes.
not the Miracle you
With
all
the
know
K,
and love.
yeah.
I thought it was Sin's team at TI1 at first, but then I think they won a game.
They did win a game. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a
Sorry,
they
Sin.
won against Go-To Gamers.
Yeah.
That was the OG toilet bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move to question number 3. Which player has been the runner-up at the summit the most times? He's done it on 2 different teams.
Is this one obvious?
2 teams.
I feel he wouldn't do that one.
I know. Oh, I know. It's someone who's done it twice.
So he's run out 3 different times, 2 different
It's
teams.
probably.
Who
do you think? You're right now. Oh, I wasn't thinking that.
No, okay. Who are you thinking?
You think so?
I was.
Because I think that'd be too obvious.
thinking.
I know it's been 1 for him, but now 2.
I know someone who's done it on 2 teams. I don't know how many times.
Oh yeah, because yeah.
Although to be fair, I
Runner
did
up at-
research
Do you like
this
that better?
one.
I
I'm
like
sorry.
that better.
I'm sorry. What was the question again?
So who's been the
I
runner-up?
do
Which
like
player
that team
has
you
been
had,
the runner-up
he's-
in the summit
they've
the most
won it.
times?
They-
He
actually got
won it with it.
Summit.
Yeah, exactly. I thought he. Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
I think it's this.
I think you're right.
Yeah, sure. Yours is better.
You think my
I can
guess
think
is
of
better?
sure.
3 teams he's
Okay.
been on and maybe got runner up, but
Okay. Well, I've been 0 for so far, so.
Honestly, I misunderstood the
I don't
question.
know.
so-
The 3rd summit he got second. I can only think of 2 though.
Yeah,
You guys both ready?
I think so.
Let's
They-
start
they-
with
yeah,
you
they
guys,
go
the God and the
first.
King first.
I said it.
No, that is wrong,
We're
unfortunately.
free rolling. We're free rolling.
It is Eternal Envy after all.
Oh, really?
Yes!
Yeah, Brian, don't leave me
Let's
hanging,
go!
baby. Hell
Let's
yeah.
go!
Cloud9, they got second. I remember Cloud9 got second
Fnatic
once.
got second twice.
Oh, Fnatic.
He managed to avoid that this year by.
If you had asked for third, I
Everyone
would have
knows
given
what
somebody on
happened.
EG.
I was thinking. I was like Team NP. I thought they
Yeah.
bombed out of the summit he was
Yeah.
on, but he wasn't.
He's
okay.
been to a lot of them actually with NP
He has.
over the years, but
Yeah,
Okay.
never managed to win, unfortunately.
and we gave him 1. It's always good. Do your charity work. Give him 1.
I worked hard for that one.
Who
Really,
actually
really
got
did.
that answer was a BSJ. Nice.
He was paired up with a partner who didn't understand the question, so he had to both translate the question and the answer for me.
and he did.
You're doing a good job. Don't be too hard on yourself. Okay, let's move on to question number 4, which is which team did Bulba beat that led to him running out of the booth? Do you remember that?
Come on, Grant.
Yeah.
You were. I mean, you may have been
I
drunk
was
in
there.
the audience.
Well, after a couple of
matchup?
brewskis,
Oh,
it was
God.
It was just. Yeah, I thought so. I was
Pretty
like,
sure.
I think so.
You think
I
so?
don't remember,
Okay,
man.
your guess is as good as mine.
wanna
I
do
was
it-
also
You
there,
want to do
but
it
I
at the
don't
same time
remember.
here, BSJ?
Sure, sure.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Ah, you're both correct.
Oh,
LGD.
okay.
All
Good
right,
save,
all right.
Cap. Good save, Cap.
That was a close call.
had
I
no
wasn't
idea.
even drunk and I don't remember.
Some say that Bulba has still
That
been
was,
running to this
dude.
day.
That's still one of the best things. Just the headset slam. Like they had to replace it. They had to
Oh.
completely like replace that and the keyboard he smashed.
Really?
He
Yeah.
goes running
Yeah.
out, and
Yep.
then the camera probably didn't ever show that, but he was like dancing around.
It
like,
showed it a
hopping
little, but yeah,
around.
he was actually like dancing around, you know, like a
Yeah.
fool that he is. It was great. That
No
was
one
a good
does
time.
that at TI anymore. I miss
And then
that.
just like
Are you
random-
allowed to? Like, I feel like you're
Sure.
run out and like just start like flossing on the stage. That'd be.
I mean,
sick.
the best part was the Battle Royale. Just like the regular fans could
Yes.
just go and like touch. So there was like a bunch of NA fans who were like able to
High
clap
five
him
him
on
and
the
stuff.
back
Yeah,
and
yeah, it
high
was
five
sick.
him and stuff. Yeah, it was a really cool moment.
That won't happen this year at the summit, hopefully.
Hopefully.
The TI.
Well, I don't
Wait,
think it
that's
can.
Sunday,
Ball
could
was already
do.
out, but yeah.
Okay, let's move on to question number 5. So, GH, you all know him. He was confirmed to be the nicest man in Dota when it turned out that the only person he'd ever flamed was who? Three, 2, 1.
Himself.
Brilliant, perfect for both of you.
I read
I
the
didn't know
Reddit
that.
thread. I know my Reddit threads.
Okay.
Important. Have you guys ever played with GH?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Have you ever been flamed by him?
absolutely not. One of the greatest guys ever.
I should
mean,
have said,
me,
I said,
BSJ,
trick
maybe."
question. It was me.
I signed an
Bring up the
NDA.
replay.
I'm not allowed to talk about him flaming me. So
Dude, it's crazy.
ruin the brand.
Is he? I've never met him. Is he genuinely really
Yes,
nice in real
he
life?
is genuinely maybe the nicest guy in Dota. Like actually, no memes.
Because you
crazy.
worry when people are that famously nice. That they're
Yeah,
hiding,
yeah, like-
hiding something.
Yeah,
deep.
exactly.
There's like times where I see them lose in a tournament, and I'll see GH, and I'll just be like, "Hey, like sorry." And for some reason, he makes me feel better rather than the other way around.
true,
You know,
man.
he's just like, he still smiles and stuff and is happy. And he's like, it happens, you know.
Lovely.
Nice guy.
That's a bit of a ray of sunshine for
Yes.
In
all
this
of us in the
cesspool we call Dota. Indeed.
Yeah.
last ever Dota tournament.
In the last
How is he a Dota player?
Honestly, it's crazy.
What's the score? I've lost track.
5-4
5
us.
to 4. Oh, it's up there. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Pretty close, guys. You guys are doing a pretty good job.
It is
Thank you.
close.
Make it
I'm getting
interesting for the
carried.
viewers.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, let's move up to question 6. In the infamous Puppy blog, which 2 things did Eternal Envy accuse Puppy of doing instead of practicing?
Instead of practicing.
Right? That's
Stop
one of
handing
them.
me the...
Like swinging it around. I thought that was... Did I just make this part up?
You can't see what Grant has written there.
Well, I'm gonna. Well, we'll leave this one in parentheses, and we'll try to think of other 2 then. Maybe that's a meme.
Instead of
the Reddit meme.
practicing, what was he doing?
Is it this?
Dude, that's actually. I should know this.
I mean,
too.
no.
To
But I mean,
clarify,
it's funny.
He was doing this a lot.
No,
instead
no,
of
just keep it, just keep it,
practicing.
just keep it. And then we
trying
just
to
gotta think of
remember-
another one.
Okay.
The talent are stumped. If anyone on Twitch chat manages to get this,
I'm
they
sure
should be
they
invited
do.
to the next summit, I believe.
I mean, you could leave that.
Yeah, we'll parentheses it. I swear, maybe I just made that up completely.
You gotta
Was
give a
this
guess,
one?
dude. I got my.
I
I think that's.
solid
I'm
guess
fine with
on
that.
there.
Honestly, we both take our guesses, and I'm okay with this.
We'll let the viewers decide who wrote what.
It's 2 things, by the way, so a point for each thing you managed to get.
What else would he be doing?
Because I think the obvious one. I don't think that was part of the thing.
Too much?
The punch, you know?
I mean,
That was your
everyone
answer,
knows
Brian.
the breaking the monitor.
Yeah.
But that was like not what he was doing instead of practicing.
Yeah.
Because he was actually practicing when that happened, you know.
Yeah,
It was in the
exactly.
pub.
Well,
You guys,
You guys have the
okay, we
same
wrote the
answer.
same
No,
answer.
we didn't. Well,
We didn't write that one.
We wrote it.
Okay. All right, we're
It was
good.
funny.
We're going with this one. I
can
will
show
explain my answer. Are we ready?
All right, very
Yeah,
well.
let's go with the God and the
we
King
need to zoom.
first.
We need to zoom in on this.
And maybe this was a Reddit meme. I forgot, but I thought he was swinging a machete around. Was that a
No, that's
meme?
a
in
meme.
my-
That,
He
that's
was
just
not swinging a machete.
that's a copy pasta, Grant. That's just a copy pasta.
So
that's
he
not
didn't
real.
actually have a machete then.
I like your idea that every day for 2 hours you just be swinging that machete around.
are we right or not?
You guys are also not right.
Dang it!
The correct answer is drinking and playing guitar.
Oh, I knew the
okay.
guitar. No, I didn't.
But he
anyone at
did
home
break
got
a
that?
I don't remember. I don't
He
remember.
did break a monitor.
Yeah,
with
Okay,
the
so
headset,
we
of
were
course.
closer. He never
Yeah,
actually
but
swung a machete.
He did that while
I
practicing.
mean, we
Yeah,
don't
but-
know that. You were in the house, BSJ, with the scimitars and the machetes. I heard he had both. That was a good question, actually.
That was tough.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Welcome.
Okay, let's move on to question 7. This one you might remember, you might not. It comes from the TI9 qualifiers. Why in South America did Team Midas
I got it.
have to forfeit the TI9 qualifiers?
I got this
Oh.
one.
Yep.
Do we have to list the player?
No, I know that too, but we don't
yeah.
have to.
Bonus point for the player.
Yeah, bonus point. Why not?
What?
And it was right, I think, or no? I know that's right, but I don't know if the name is.
Oh my
I
god!
was thinking of
forgot
I was
about
thinking
this.
of different qualifiers. But yeah, no, okay.
And I think are we actually doing a bonus point for the name?
Yeah, bonus point for the name.
What?
I'm gonna risk it.
I openly ask with the implication that I don't know the player's name.
Oh, then we
and you
won't-
guys just hey, it's
No,
a
no.
bonus point.
But it'll be Twitch
This is
chat.
so weird.
We'll praise
I
us.
think the other one was the
Yeah.
year before, so I think this one is.
Oh
right.
no! Now I'm nervous. Are we doing the wrong? thing?
I was thinking of one that was way back.
Okay,
there.
were you? Okay, we're
I'll
ready.
say it
I
later.
think.
We're ready. Let's reveal at the same time.
3, 2, 1.
Is it them all?
Yes.
Them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
They
it
get a
Sooths?
bonus point. It was Sooths.
Good
Still
job.
good.
Sooths,
it,
mum,
No
there you go
bonus
for the
point for
ball.
that though.
Or at least that was the excuse that was used. I mean, I don't think you lie about an excuse like that.
I mean,
like,
it's a.
You do.
I mean, if you're a teenager and stuff, it's an embarrassing excuse. You know.
Yeah.
It is,
Like,
yeah.
So it's like
the
truthful.
existence of your mom is just embarrassing as a teenager. So
It's quite nice, though. It's quite nice and wholesome, I think.
it is.
You should hang around with your parents. They're not going to be around forever.
Agreed.
Although,
Yeah, but
admittedly,
maybe
that's
not
the
when
same
you're
is
about to
true.
qualify to a $30 million tournament and you actually have a shot still. But that besides that, love your mom and stuff.
Wonderful. Let's move on to
Nailed
question
it.
number 8. This is one about Grant. At TI3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't remember TI3. This is you guys.
You have the Summit people here for the Summit quiz, and now you're asking questions about Grant with Grant on the team? This is unbelievable.
Dude,
There's one about you.
This is rigged for sure.
So at TI3, which two people did Casey accuse Grant of being?
Oh.
Was it TI3?
Oh. Yeah. I'm okay with this. It might be wrong, but.
Okay.
Why don't you guys go first then? That is correct.
Ah, it was Ike's Mike.
She called it Michael though, which I think
I knew it was Ice
He got
Ice
one
and
of them. He got one of
I
them.
It was
just put the name down.
during the same one when she came backstage and they were actually, this is the story, they were going to interview Ice before the 1v1 tournament, and all they told Casey was, the person next to IX Mike, that is Ice. And I was sitting on one side of Mike. So she came up to me and just did the interview, and yeah, it was definitely
And you
something
went along
special.
with
Yeah,
it,
I went
yeah.
along with it for a bit.
I
I'm like, it's
remember.
not me. I can't do this anymore. I can't. I'm sorry.
That's why it took so long for Valve to
It
hire you
did,
to
yeah.
TI.
They're like,
Did you guys
we
ever
know.
talk about that? Like, now that you're talent and you're working with Casey, have you guys ever talked about that?
No?
She probably still
brought it to
harbors a
remember.
grudge.
Do you think you remember? I don't know. TI3 is a pretty little thing.
That's true.
It was cool for me.
You look so young in that clip as well.
Do I?
Yeah. You
look like
Oh,
a
I
little
do.
baby.
That was before I gained weight. I was like 95 pounds. I was a skinny young man.
Well, Ice and IX Mike, two legends of the game.
Yep.
They've been in there for 10 years.
Two of the greats.
And Grant
Thank you.
as well.
Three of the greats.
Another legend.
Let's go. Question 9. This is a question close to my heart personally. In Dota 2 history, there are 2 British players who have qualified for an international LAN. Name them.
An international LAN.
So that's a LAN that would be held in a country other than the UK.
And they qualified. They didn't get invited.
They
or
qualified.
Well, you know-
Possibly they got
you know
invited.
one,
I
right?
don't know.
Yeah,
You know,
but
I need-
technically he didn't qualify. If you're talking
I was
about.
thinking, I knew that.
Well,
But I think it is right.
I mean, are you thinking
Okay,
is
I'm
this
down for
one?
that. So I'm down for the second
Who's the
answer.
other
Oh,
one?
him. I was thinking it was
you
at your
put it up?
tournament.
Is he British?
Oh.
It was
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
I
he?
believe that. Then.
or is he not?
I believe. I thought it was.
DL? No.
I
Or was
mean,
it?
he's
Was it
British.
the other one? It was the other. Or was
Who's
it
the other British player?
this one?
It's
one of
Has
those
he
two, I'm
qualified
pretty
for an international line?
It was the only one. Is
I don't know
Yeah.
how many British players.
we have to choose one.
First
Which
one, first one's
The
definitely
first
right.
one's right. Do you want which one of those two? I think we just pick one of those.
Let's go with.
Okay.
I don't know.
One of them is right, I can say that.
Okay. I'm nervous.
Okay. Why do you guys go first? The offline rejects? That is correct.
Nice.
It's Hannah and Bisa.
Baby.
I would not have
And-
gotten Bisa.
Turner and Visa, stay
Yes.
2 points behind you, scrubs. Yeah,
Wow.
Rhyme. Which
Well,
tournament was that
man.
for? Because it was it was the summit,
It's
but
the summit.
technically
Summit.
I just paid a lot of money for them to go to it, so I wouldn't say qualified. But yeah,
They qualified for your affections.
they
I
did
would say.
exactly. And Rhyme was there too, coaching, right? But he wasn't
Yeah.
playing. I think he was
Yeah.
there
T-
coaching.
I think
T
that was
Governor
coach.
attended as a coach.
Oh, that
at
as well,
DPC
yeah.
Major as well, but he doesn't count.
No, ever.
PC counts. He's a good.
Nah, he is. He's a good
He's a
lad.
lovely guy. Okay.
I'm
let's
looking at the
go.
scoreboard. I'm sorry. How many more questions are? We just need to know, because we don't need to get
The
all of
last
them
one's
right.
double or nothing. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Question number 10. So, according to Liquipedia, which talent working this event has the highest competitive earnings?
Ah,
His,
That was my
his
answer.
teammate at the time, you don't think? P Daddy? We'll just go with this.
Who?
Oh, I was going to say Purge, but
Oh,
no.
Purge.
I don't
is-
think
well,
it
he's,
is.
he was like
He
a guest.
technically
He's
worked-
not.
okay,
he's maybe
okay.
not talent. Well, it could be BSJ.
I actually, BSJ, do you have more earnings than me? I'm actually curious now. I got to say.
Damn, you guys are fucked up.
Yeah,
You're already winning the rigged quiz.
Are we?
Now you got to clown on my partner like that?
that was actually, oh, God. I'm sorry, BSJ. But you are in second, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Was I in third? I'm at like 2,500.
Yeah, I
Not
think
terrible.
you're in third, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Capitalist is about 400.
Yeah.
Gods is not listed.
What team was that
I
again?
want a
Capitalist?
keyboard and a mouse. That had monetary value once, you know?
Yeah.
Root Gaming.
No, Gamer University. You
I
won
won some money.
$40
I
with
won
them.
some money in Root Gaming as well.
Okay, you did. Nice.
I want some money in SECS, in sex.
Oh yeah.
I want some money in that.
Money there.
Where's
Yeah,
that? Yeah.
same. And a pizza if you win.
There you go.
Yeah, sure.
It was like, what, $100 every Sunday?
Yep, that was nice.
Yep.
Dota
Nice.
1 prize pools, baby. Pizza and $100.
I played SECS too.
Secs.
Secs.
SECS, yeah. It was fun. Bring it back. Spitwad, even though you're gone.
All right.
Okay, last question.
Oh, okay.
I think
For double or nothing.
let's give it 2 points. I
Okay,
don't
give
know.
you a
No,
chance
3
to catch
points. 3
up.
points.
Nah,
Might as well
you
be
can
3.
tie it up there, and we'll get a tiebreaker. There's no way you can outright win after being
That's like
scrubbed all
nothing else
game.
mattered if you do that.
3 points. 3 points.
It's the one I added right before coming on, so it's not a great question, but we'll go there.
3 points it is.
So is it 2 or 3?
Let's give it 2.
Okay,
I
okay.
think then,
Do you have
then
a
we'll have to
tiebreaker
split the toilet
question?
paper 4 ways.
Yeah.
Do you have a tiebreaker question?
I'll come up with one.
Okay.
Boom.
I'll improv
Okay.
it.
Dakota will,
Yes.
give
say
you one.
something
Production,
maybe.
yeah.
We'll
production
win this
on it.
one.
Okay, what is Blitz's alternative ID listed on Wikipedia?
I know
Oh,
this one.
God.
I know this
I
one.
don't know this. Brian, you know this, right?
Dude, I have no
Brian,
clue.
it's super obvious.
Yeah, totally.
I believe, but I could be wrong.
You want to like check with us on that one too?
No, because I don't think this
That
is
sounds
a
right,
guess,
yeah.
but I believe
I
it's
don't
right.
remember.
Gotta write something.
I'll write his actual name. See how it works out.
That's
That would
Blitz
not be
alternative
correct.
ID Blitz. No, that's not
I
correct.
put Miranda Kerr.
That's also not correct.
Oh, who is it? It's
It's Halcyon.
Oh,
I
I
would've
knew
never-
that too.
Oh, this
I
was his
would never-
NA
I
actually
Dota
knew
name.
that.
This was his NA Dota name.
Ah.
I forgot. Who knows why, but
yeah.
oh my goodness, what a game we had! It's always fun watching like college students like beat up on elementary kids. Like that's kind of what you got to see here in the trivia game.
Well, here's your
Oh,
Toilet
thank
paper.
you.
We're
There
going
you
to
go,
list
sir.
it.
Right.
We are going to have some. Wet
I was
butts
promised
over
there
here.
was a question about me, Dan, to offset the fact there was a question about Grant.
I consider Blitz as partially you.
There was
I don't
multiple
know.
Blitz questions, you know.
Couple of Blitz
Cap,
questions.
I've got a question. Can you answer it yourself about you?
God. Oh,
What was
God,
the
no.
first LAN event you ever casted?
This is for all the marbles we win if you get this right.
This is the real quiz.
ESL 1 Frankfurt.
I don't know. I just made it up. I was just seeing if you knew. Was it? Do you think?
Yeah, it was the first
Okay.
ESL 1 Frankfurt.
All we win.
You win?
That was a
Yeah.
There we go.
nice.
Easy game.
We did it.
Caught it.
Amazing. Well, we're going to head back to a break then. We've got the grand finals coming up next. Congratulations to the real winners of the quiz,
Yes.
the offlane rejects. See you guys in about 10 minutes.